Winners are not the people who never fail, but people who never quit. Hi and welcome to Surangavali. Myself, Yatra. In this video, we are going to see 3 interesting questions. Question number 13, 26 and 39 from GATE exam 2015. I request you to download the same question paper from the link given in the description because different sets of question paper is available in online. Question number 39. Vertical photographs of an area lying 500 meter above the mean sea level are to be taken at a scale of 1:20,000 from an aircraft. If the camera has a focal length of 210 mm, the flying height of the aircraft above the mean sea level in meter is. First, let us try to understand what is given in the question. This blue line represents the mean sea level. Now, let us assume a landmass which is 500 meter above mean sea level. This landmass is taken photograph with the help of an helicopter which is having a camera of focal length 210 mm. The photograph which is taken with this camera from the helicopter should be of the scale such that every meter in that photograph should be equal to 20,000 meter in the landmass. Now what we have to find that what is the height of the helicopter from the mean sea level in order to take the photograph with such a scale. When we draw the situation like a simple diagram, we are getting 2 triangles. One is a small triangle, another one is a large triangle. The base of the smaller triangle is 1 meter. The base of the larger triangle is 20,000 meter. The height of that is altitude of the large triangle is we don't know. The altitude of smaller triangle is 210 mm, which is the focal length of the camera. The base and the altitude of this triangle are proportional. That is 1 by 20,000 is equal to 0.210, that is millimeter I have converted into meter, divided by h, that is height of the larger triangle. On solving, we are getting that h is equal to 4,200 meter, that is height of the larger triangle is 4,200 meter. In real situation, this 4,200 represent the flying height of the helicopter from the landmass. But according to our question, we have to find the flying height of the helicopter from the mean sea level. So 4,200 plus 500, which is the distance between landmass and the mean sea level. We are getting the flying height of the helicopter from the mean sea level as 4,700 meter. Question number 13. It is a question related to surveying, a simple question. A backside on a benchmark of RL 100 meter on the floor of a tunnel is 3.25 meter. The inverse staff reading on a floor station of the tunnel is 1.25 meter. What is the RL of the roof station in meter? First, let us try to understand the question. Let's consider a tunnel. In this tunnel, we are taking a survey. This tunnel is having a benchmark which is of RL 100 meter. When we backside this benchmark with a leveling staff, we are getting reading as 3.25 meter. Now we are taking a foresight on some floor station of the tunnel with the inverse staff reading. When we take inverse staff reading, we are getting reading as 1.25 meter. Keeping this reading, now we have to find what is the RL of the roof station of the tunnel. The height of the instrument is RL of the benchmark, that is 100 meter, plus backside reading, which is 3.25 meter. The height of the instrument is 103.25. Foresight reading we are getting as 1.25 meter. So the RL of the roof station is height of the instrument 103.25 meter plus the inverse staff reading, which is 1.25 meter. We are getting RL of the roof station as 104.5 meter. Question number 26. It is an important question. This type of question is repeated in every GATE exam. There is a simple formula to solve the question, but I am not going to tell you this. I am going to explain you with the fundamental so that whatever the type they ask this question, you will be able to answer. Now let's see the question. A board and pillar panel having square pillars is designed for 30% extraction during development. If the width is 5 meter, what is the side of the pillar in meter? First, let us try to understand the fundamental of this question. Let's take a cake. Divide the cake into two equal halves. In that two halves, when you consume one half, it means that you have consumed 50% of the cake. Take a same cake and divide it into three equal halves. In that three halves, if you take one half, it means that you have consumed 33% of the cake. Take the same cake and divide it into four equal halves. If you take one half from that four halves, it means that you have consumed 25% of the cake. What we are doing in these three cases in order to find our percentage of consumption? We are simply dividing the half, that is number of halves we have consumed, divided by total number of halves in that cake. Just remember this. In this question, they have given that extraction is 30%. What it means that in some mass or in some area, they have consumed only 30% during development stage. By what means they have consumed that 30%? In order to find that, let us consider a whole area. In that area, they have used board and pillar mining system. In this system, they have left behind the pillars. They have consumed only the material which is required to create a way for machinery men to go inside. That way is 5 meter. For simplicity of our calculation, let us take a mass which is required to make a single pillar. The width they have mentioned as 5 meter. But in that 5 meter, one half is for one pillar and another half is for another pillar on the another side. So, when we are taking for calculation of making a single pillar, we should always take half of the width, which is mentioned as center to center. This yellow square, capital ABCD, represents the total mass required to make a single pillar, that is small square ABCD. In this, in order to make that small pillar, we have consumed material around that pillar in that large square. The material we have consumed is equal to 30% of the total mass, that is capital ABCD. The area of total mass is the area of square capital ABCD. The side of the square is 2.5, that is half of the width, plus x, which is the width of the pillar, plus another 2.5, that is another half of the width. We are getting as side into side, that is 5 plus x into 5 plus x. The area of the total mass is 5 plus x whole square. Now let us find the area of the pillar which is extracted from that mass. When we consider that the side of the pillar as x, we are getting the area of the pillar as x square. So our area of extraction is total area subtracted by the area of the pillar which we have left behind. Now, can you remember the basics which I have explained earlier? Our percentage of consumption is number of parts you have consumed divided by total number of parts. Same like our percentage of extraction is equal to our area of extraction divided by total area. We know that our percentage of extraction is 30%. Substituting in the formula, the total material or total area of our extraction is total area minus the area of the pillar, which is 5 plus x whole squared minus x squared divided by our total area, which is 5 plus x whole squared. On solving this, we are getting an equation. Solving that equation, we are getting x is equal to 25.6 meter. What it means that the side of the pillar is 25.6 meter of width 5 meter.